Prepare for an exclusive behind-the-scenes look at the awe-inspiring process of manufacturing an Airbus A350. From the bustling factory floors to the meticulous assembly lines, join us on a captivating journey as we uncover the intricate steps involved in bringing this marvel of modern engineering to life. Get ready to witness precision craftsmanship, cutting-edge technology, and unparalleled attention to detail as we delve into the fascinating world of aircraft production. Fasten your seatbelts and join us as we soar through the skies of manufacturing excellence. There are some very creative and cutting-edge planes in the world, and the Airbus A350 is one of them. It is an important part of the push for long-range twin jets, which is making many companies get rid of their quadjets in favor of more fuel-efficient planes. Because it is so important to the movement, it comes in two different types. What exactly is the way it's built? Allow me to take you to a more in-depth look at this interesting and complicated process. Some parts of the Airbus A350 are made all over the world as part of a complicated production process that takes place across multiple continents. Airlines like Airbus use a special type of ship called beluga to move different parts of the plane, like wings from Wales and tailplanes from Spain. Both Germany and France are in charge of making the body of the A350. Hamburg makes the main part of the fuselage, while Saint-Nazaire puts together the part that goes on the nose. Parts from all over Europe. First and foremost, it is important to have a good idea of how the Airbus A350 works internationally, as well as how Airbus aircraft work in general. Airbus says that one of its final assembly lines, FLs, in Toulouse, France, is where these very fuel-efficient jetliners are put together. The last 5 FALs are in Canada, Germany, China, the United States, 2, and the United States. 4 FALs are owned by Airbus over there. While the site of the European plane maker's modern wide-body twin-jet assembly facility is important, it alone does not give a full picture of the situation. According to what the company says in the video above, different parts come from several Airbus plants in Europe. Some of the cities that are close to Toulouse are Broughton in the UK, Bremen and Hamburg in Germany, Getafe in Spain, Saint-Nazaire/Nantes in France, and Toulouse itself. Airbus uses its famous beluga outsize freighters to bring parts from all over Europe to its assembly lines in Toulouse, the newest assembly line. There will no longer be any double-decker A380S made by Airbus. As a result, the A350 has become a design that the company is very proud of. Because of this, it shouldn't be a wonder that the FAL used to build these XWB, Extra Wide Body Series, is the newest one that the company has made. This cutting-edge building was opened to the public by Airbus in 2012. The manufacturer gives this data. Designed to have the lowest environmental footprint of any final assembly line ever built by Airbus, this 72,000 square meter L-shaped facility houses the initial stages of final assembly involving the join-up of fuselage and wings. Airbus is much further ahead of other companies when it comes to making a modern place to work, and it's all because of the building itself. One more thing is that the way the work in this FAL is done is a perfect example of the best level of efficiency. New technologies like a streamlined aircraft assembly process have made it possible for teams to work together, which saves about 30% of the time it used to take. An environmental focus. When it comes to the environment, the A350 is much better than older wide-body aircraft. Since this is the case, it makes sense that this would also be shown in the building where the meeting is held. Airbus says that the FAL building can generate the equivalent of more than half of its own energy. These things are possible because they use things like photovoltaic solar panels that are put on top of the building. The FAL is committed to sustainability in more ways than just using green energy. To be more specific, the materials that were used to build it were also chosen with ecology in mind. Almost 10,000 cubic meters of recycled materials were used in the building of the new FAL. Starting at Station 59. At Station 59 in Airbus's Toulouse plant, which is in the area called FAL for this type of plane, the assembly of an A350 begins. It is brought here fuselage sections that were already put together when they arrived from Hamburg and Nantes. They are also equipped with things that are sometimes called cabin monuments. The many rooms inside the plane are all included in this broad term, which includes galleys, bathrooms, and even bars. The fuselage modules are taken to Station 50 after this step is finished. They have been fitted with the necessary cabin markers. with the main fuselage parts of the A350 being brought together here. This is an important spot for the building process because this is where the plane starts to take shape. There are two more important joins that need to be made right now. These are at either end of the center fuselage module, which is linked to the forward and aft modules to make a full fuselage. Then a carrier is used to take it away from the place as a single thing. What's next? After the fuselage has been fixed up fully and is now whole, the transporter vehicle takes it to Station 40 at the A350 FAL. After coming into this area with the body as a whole, Airbus continues to add the wings to the plane. The length of these parts is 32 meters and their width is 6 meters. The Airbus plant in Broughton, Wales is where they are made. Additionally, at Station 40, a number of small but very important parts are being connected to the back of the airplane, which is slowly coming together. This group includes the tail cone, the horizontal and vertical tail planes, and the tail cone. At this point, the electricity system is also turned on for the first time. Now that the plane is moving forward, pylons are joined to the wings, which are now linked together. The travel time for these parts is the fastest possible since they were made in Toulouse. The main landing gear is also the last part that needs to be attached at Station 40, finishing the job. After the landing gear was attached, the expanding A350 is now going to Station 30 to do tests on the ground inside. At this time, the cabin is also customized to fit the needs of each person. Airlines are always looking for an inner product that works with the way they run their business, no matter if it's a high-density French BA 350 or a sparsely populated Singapore Airlines A350-900 ULR. After that, the A350 is taken to Station 18 so that tests can be done on the ground outside. After that, it is taken to the paint shop to be decorated with the recipient's logo. Station 20, which is in the unique and very modern FAL of the A350 flight, is where the last steps of the building process are done. At this point, engines are sent to the plane. These power plants are not made by Airbus. Instead, Rolls-Royce in the UK makes them. They are Trent XWB power plants. At this point, parts of the wheelhouse are also put in place to make it ready for use, such as seats. Putting up an A350 usually takes a lot of work, but the product is a beautiful and cutting-edge plane that is well worth it. Thank you for joining us on this fascinating exploration of the Airbus A350 manufacturing process. From the intricate assembly of components to the final touches that bring this aircraft to life, we hope you've gained a newfound appreciation for the incredible craftsmanship and innovation behind every Airbus creation. As we conclude our journey, may the sights and sounds of manufacturing excellence inspire you to reach new heights in your own endeavors. Until next time, keep soaring towards greatness.